Hey you guys, Cindy here with Sunshine for the Soul, and energies have been really weird the last couple days. I know we're having a big bombardment of solar flares, and the coronal mass hole on the sun is pointed in our direction, and you can feel it. My head has been buzzing for 2 days. I had a very weird vivid dream last night about my twin flame, which is odd. I hadn't had dreams like that in a long time. But I wanted to just pull some cards this morning and share them with you because of just how weird everything felt. And if you are new here, welcome to Sunshine for the Soul. Trying to create a tribe of like-minded, spiritually awakened individuals and be able to have a place where we feel safe to talk about the things that we're experiencing, share the good, bad, and the ugly, you know what I mean? So I'm going to pull a Starseed Oracle card today because I just feel led to go that way. And let's see what we've got here. Alright guys, if you hear any licking going on in the background, I have my 2 adult male cats, one on each side of me pretty much right now, cleaning themselves. So don't mind the licking sound. The card I pulled out of the Starseed Oracle is Lifting the Veil. And I'm going to put a picture of this on the screen. It's coming up right now for you. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not question. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet, not just of ourselves, but of the whole planet and everybody we're energetically connected to, which is everybody. But think about that. And there's one paragraph left, but if we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. So this goes back to action and inaction is more or less the same. If we fail to act on something, if we fail to do our part, we're adding to the misalignment. So when you live in this ego-based where it's all about me and I'm going to get my fill and I'm going to do what I want to do and I don't care about anybody else, that's misalignment. That is being fed back into your love life, your platonic relationships, your friendships, your family, your community, your state, your earth. We're all one. So if you're putting out there these things that are in misalignment, the universe is going to keep making you repeat and bash you over the head until you learn that it's not about you, it's about us. It's about one. We're one. It's not every man out for himself. That's not 5D. That's not the new earth we're moving into. And the last paragraph says you're being called to trust yourself. Notice what's out of alignment and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. And when we say planet, we mean every human energetic soul on the planet. So going in and healing ourselves and moving on and becoming self-aware and treating every person, every scenario, every situation with unconditional love and balance is what we're striving for and what we're moving into. And if you're not going to get on the train, you're going to get left behind because the universe is going to make your life so uncomfortable if you don't make these changes that it's energetically going to push you no matter what you do. So this is asking, as starseeds, what isn't congruent in your life? What isn't aligned? And the easiest way to do that is to take a look at what brings you fear. something is making you fearful, you need to figure out why. You need to clear that out. There should be no fear involved in any part of our lives. If something is giving you anxiety, if you have a thought and you start feeling that anxiety raise up, well, you need to address that emotion and understand where that's coming from. That's something you need to deal with. The emotions in our body of fear and anxiety are the red flags of where we need to address something. And this lifting the Veil Starseed Oracle is saying, question everything in your life. Anything unaligned must go, because we are now being called to bring everything back into harmony. Harmony for all of us, not this every man for himself mentality. And if you have some, relationships in your life, you're probably going to find that those are going to be pushed to be fixed or resolved, or you're going to be intolerable of dealing with certain situations, certain drama. You just have no taste for that anymore as you ascend and you sit in the 5D more and more. Those feelings of that drama life just fade away, and you want quiet, and you want even isolation, and you want peace. So I challenge you today just, to take a look at your life, and how are you being called to bring harmony back into it? What places in your life aren't aligned? What things in your life are instigating fear, anxiety? What things are you trying to control that you're not surrendering or releasing? It's one thing to release certain things in your life, but when it comes to the big things, like let's say your twin flame relationship, learning to surrender and release that is one of the most difficult things that we can do, because we've been trained to want to fight for what we desire, fight for what we think we want. But that's good to fight, but it's also a form of controlling and not allowing the energy to flow and things to come to you. We magnetize things into our life. What you put out is what you get back. So if you're so concerned that if you don't have this relationship or you don't get this job, that you're going to sit in some type of lack mentality, well, that's decreasing your energy. That's a misalignment, because you're still trying to control. Yeah, surrendering and releasing. Not easy, but we're all a work in progress, and every day all we can do is do our best. If this resonated with you today, and if you're on this with our twin flame journey or spiritual ascension journey, and you totally are feeling these energies of what's going on, and some things in your life have came up that you're like, maybe I should take a look at that. Maybe I'm a little controlling in that area, or why am I so fearful of this, or why does this give me anxiety? Why does this person give me anxiety? I think the universe is asking us right now to, take a look at those things, and see if we can't put things back into harmony. Thank you so much for being here. Give us a like. I appreciate you adding to your energy to this community as we try to build it and support each other on this mission. Have a wonderful day. Peace.